Today, I'm sitting with my client, Shafik. He didn't make the biggest transformation, but he lost 9 pounds, increased his strength a lot, and built a healthy lifestyle that will make him keep losing fat and building muscles years into the future. So today, we will ask him how he did it while running his own business and being really busy, so you can do it too. So, Shafik, where were you before working with
Yeah. My name is Shafiq, and I live in Perth, Australia. I do run my own business called the Myopia Care Clinic. It's mostly like a brick and mortar like optometry clinic in a way. I do have a school community. Not super active on it just yet, but that's one of my hope for this year. But that's where I met yourself, Felix, in one of the school communities. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome, awesome. And where were you kind of like fitness wise before working with me? Like how
Yeah.
much?
So I think
Tell
before
me about
working with yourself,
competition
I
before.
was like kind of, going to the gym and all that kind of stuff. But one thing was that like the weight wasn't shedding off. And I can say that I know what was the problem, but I didn't know how to get around it as well as I thought I would. It was like diet. Like that was the biggest thing for me. So because like my diet isn't like the most amazing before we started, I was like just kind of eating whatever I wanted to eat. Yeah. And then and then now after working with yourself, Felix, for about 3 months, yeah, definitely I can say that my diet and the way of that I'm eating has definitely improved a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good to hear. Diet, yeah, one of the biggest like things in fitness, especially with losing fat. So that's great you have improved it. And now, what would you say was like the biggest struggle before working with me? Was that the diet, or what would you say?
Yeah, so 100% it was the diet in a way because I've been someone who really enjoy being active and whatnot, and when I was young, of course, I had better metabolism, so my weight could shed off really quickly. But now that I'm getting into my 30s and whatnot, yeah, the weight doesn't come off as easy as I would like to. Yeah,
Yeah,
but just by implementing just really small, easy diet changes here and there that was recommended by yourself, that really really helped. Yeah, so because one thing for me was that I always feel hungry, back then, before we started with the new way of eating and whatnot. So being hungry make me eat like much more, than what I used to. Yeah. So I guess it's just that like over time, implementing things like just substituting my food for like healthier foods. Number one, reducing carbs. I think that was also a big thing for me,
yeah,
and then also like having like the Greek yogurts and whatnot. Yeah, so that one I enjoy. One of the pivotal thing for me was also like getting on a meal prep program in a way, because I'm someone who's really lazy and I don't mind eating the same thing over and over again. So being on a meal prep program definitely helped me to like improve all that. So yeah.
yeah. Especially you as a business owner, you're busy, have a lot of stuff going on. Having that meal prep makes it very easy. Also, something I do personally is to yeah, prep my food like once a week. And I know you also like we made you able to like order like finished meals, but it's very easy to just heat it up. And yeah, that was a thing we did.
Yeah.
And now, like, what were your biggest concerns like before working with me?
I think my biggest concern was that like I'm not sure if you'll be able to help me exactly what I needed in a way. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I recall you mentioned like your program. There's like three different pillars for it and whatnot, but the pillar that was the most important one for me was like in terms of the diet, or what we're going to be eating, because I'm like I've been on diet plans before, and most of the diet plans that I've been on, it make me still feel hungry. So and I'm like, okay, they said eat like smaller portions throughout the day so that you won't feel too hungry, but I still felt hungry. Yeah, so I think that was like my biggest concern, that you really helped me out with that. That was a big thing. The second thing was also about like a bit about the cardio bit, where yes, I was going to the gym, I was doing like 2 days of cardio anyway, but how can I do something on a daily basis? So like that's where I was not sure like if I can really follow what you may have talked about. Yeah, but of course you did talk about like having like a walking pad, which make things so easy,
yeah,
So I think those two are like the biggest thing for me. Number one would have been the always feeling hungry, and then number two, whether I'll be able to yeah, follow what you advise in terms of the daily movements.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Diet, being able to eat like in a way that make you lose fat, but still don't not like lose energy, be hungry all day. That's a very important thing I've seen with business owners and we as school owners. It's very important. And now, also you mentioned, yeah, with the cardio, there's always like a way to make it work. Like even if you're really busy, got things going on, running a business and stuff like that. Always, yeah, methods and stuff to do to still get the walking, the workouts in. And now, how long have you been working with me?
So was it how long have I been
How long have you been working with me?
oh yeah, I work for you now coming 3 months already, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, a few days left. Yeah, for the 3 months. Cool. And you lost. Oh yeah, yeah. We can get into more of the results later, but okay, 3 months. And now, like, what's been your favorite part about my help?
I think for me personally, it's the regular kind of like updates, you know, like you checking up on me and whatnot. Yeah, because I feel like sometimes you just need someone to be like on your toes, you know, just to make sure that you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, so I think that really helped because that got me into the habit of like tracking my food, you know, just putting through like ChatGPT and whatnot to see how many calories I'm eating. I guess sometimes we don't think about it as much, you know, like we just eat it and thinking that, oh yeah, we didn't eat too much. But again, you never know until you really do it, you know? Yeah, so I guess that was like one of the big things for me, being able to know that, okay, did I overeat or did I eat like just nice, you know? Yeah, so yeah, I think that's like one of the big things I really like, the check-ins, yeah, that we have.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
check-ins, they're huge. Being yeah, it makes you like it's more likely to follow it, stick to it, and be consistent and like get the results. So yeah, just having someone there to like hold you accountable is very helpful. And now we're like, what made you take the step and decide to start working with me? Like, not try to do it yourself or not choose any other like fitness coach or
Yeah. I think one thing was that I guess I guess it's like I do also believe in fate in a way. Like I was really looking at getting into my fitness journey, you know, and yes, I did start having some cash from my business and everything, you know, and then it was like I think you kind of like reach out to me, so I guess it's just yeah, I guess it was just meant to be, you know. Yeah, I wish there was like something more or anything like that. Yeah, but yeah, so I guess it's just, you know, I guess from that business POV is like always being readily available to your potential, you know, like prospects in a way. Yeah, but I think for itself, like the fact that you were genuinely wanting to help me out, I think that was the main thing that made me like, hey, you know what? Yeah, like I really want to give it a go. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And would you say there's something? Let's say when we started like yeah talking when I reached out to you or on like our first call, there's something that like sticked out to you that made you just like choose me and say like you know what yeah let's do this uh, yeah let's start working together like was there any specific
Mm,
thing that made you want to do it or you just like just did it.
um, That's a really good question. Oh, I think I remember. Remember, like one thing that I was asking you about back then also was like the reviews and whatnot. I think you
Yeah,
had a wall of like reviews and everything. Yeah, so like you were showing me all the different reviews that you had from other people and whatnot, and I guess that really made me feel more affirmed that okay, you've helped a couple other people like myself, you know, being very like busy entrepreneurs, you know, and I guess for myself also, like being a busy entrepreneur, it's not easy to just kind of like get on a diet easily. Like I want to make sure it works for my lifestyle too. Yeah, so I think when I saw on your wall of the reviews, they're like, okay, there's like different people who have done it before, and all of them had different circumstances, and you managed to help them out. Yeah, that made me just like, okay, let's go. You know, let's try it out. You know, and like I guess the the worst bet sometimes we can make is not to make that bet on ourselves in a way, to try to move forward with something. Again, like money can always be earned, but like time that you lost, that's it. So yeah.
100%. Yeah, yeah, I love that point. I always try to, because I know like if I used to pay someone that have the knowledge I need or have done the transformation I want to do, then I will just get there faster and I can save so much time. Yeah, 100%. And now, what results like have you achieved now after 3 months working
Mm.
together? We've done this.
Yeah, I think the number one big thing for me, of course, is losing the weight itself. Yeah, so that's the one that I'm really happy with, and it's not just losing it; it's maintaining it. Yeah. So it's not like it's like creeping back up again or things like that. So I think that's a really big one. The second one I feel like is just the daily habits. So just being
Yeah,
more conscious about like what I'm eating and everything. I think that's really important. Yeah. So again, like, is the whole idea of like more protein, less carbs in a way. Like just to make it
yeah,
simple. And then I guess the other habit of like having that daily walking, like moving, so now it's become like pretty much like a second nature for me now, and it worked out just nice for me. Yeah, so especially on days that I don't spend like as long in the gym doing cardio, then I know that I definitely have to step on the on the walking path, making sure that I do what I do. Yeah, so I guess for myself, it's a total diet change that is more sustainable, not only with myself and my wife, but also if like we go out with people and meet other people. Like I make sure that I still do follow it. Yeah, so I guess it's like a lifestyle change diet wise, and also in terms of the yeah, what was it I was saying? Yeah, diet and lifestyle. Yeah, that's it.
yeah, yeah. And the weight you lost.
And the weight, of course.
And
Yeah,
how
yeah,
much
yeah,
was
yeah.
it?
That's like the
How much
biggest thing.
weight did
Yeah.
you lose?
So was
And
it?
how much weight did you lose in these three
Yeah.
months?
I can't recall exactly. I mean, I know that I ended today at 93.1.
Yeah,
What
I
did I
think you
start
were
off with?
97 when we started.
97. There you go. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's what?
yeah,
That's almost like a
3.9.
three. Is it a 3.9 kilos? Yeah.
Yeah, 3.9 kilo, around 9 pounds.
Yeah. Around 9 pounds. Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, that's solid in 3 months. And
Yeah.
definitely, if we look like at your past where you hadn't really lost anything, maybe like like gained or like plateaued. So yeah, solid amount in 3 months. And I also love that you mentioned like the lifestyle the changes and like the habits. That's very powerful. And I also think you have made some like really good lifestyle changes with the high protein diet, low carb, the walking pad, the workouts, doing all that consistently. And also knowing when you go to those restaurants, like uh, how to handle those situations, keep the protein high, carbs low, things like that, so you can still stay on track and also keep making progress month after month. And this is something you can like do for life now. It's not just these 3 months. Like 3 years in the future, you can still like keep improving your health even more.
Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's huge. And now, like, how has your life improved since like starting working with me? Like now after the 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for myself, yeah, it's just mentally also knowing that like I am like a bit lighter, I can move around a bit more like agile. I mean, for myself, energy has never been much of an issue for me. I've never really felt fatigue or anything like that. But of course, being lighter is great, like when I move around, I don't feel like I have to carry too much of my own weight and things like that. Yeah, but I think more than that, it's just that confidence also that like like because again, like I think we chatted about this in one of the calls that maybe although it seems like I only lose like almost 4 kilos in 3 months, but I guess the main thing also is that maybe I'm also building like muscles along the way because I'm
Yeah,
getting way stronger in the gym now.
yeah,
I'm like pushing like stronger. Like my bench has gone up, my squats has gone up, my deadlifts has gone up. So those are like the three big compound movements that all of us do in the gym, and yeah, that's gone way better over the past 3 months. Yeah, so I guess if I had not really gained muscles, I may have even lost way more fat. I
yeah,
mean, lost a bit more weight. So
yeah. I think you
who
have
knows? So
lost more fat. It's just that you have built muscle too. So
yeah,
maybe you added like 1-2 kilogram of muscles. So the weight only like went down with 4 kilogram, but because you build muscles too,
Yeah,
the difference is less in the weight.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I love that you mentioned like just feeling lighter, feeling better. Something I noticed too, like after I lost fat last year, just feeling better, looking better. Those things are very underrated. And now, one last question: would you recommend me to a friend, and why?
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah. Yeah, and I think the main thing for me, like especially if I know there's someone who may be like going on this journey or whatnot. One reason is because I think your approach is very like friendly and approachable, but more than that, also like you customize it for that person. Yeah. So
Yeah,
because if you don't customize it for someone, then like it may not be the best way to go about it. Yeah, because everyone's life is different. Yeah, so the fact that you can take our lifestyle into consideration also, especially as busy entrepreneurs and business owners who's like go 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 every day, like what's the easiest way for us to do this or like to do that in a way. Yeah, so no doubt, man. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I appreciate that. Oh, cool. This was Shefik, my client. He lost 9 pounds, got stronger, built a very good lifestyle for fitness and health. And yeah, that was how we did it. And now, if you're also school owner or business owner and you want to improve your health, click the link in the description. Check out my free school community. I got a diet plan, workout plan, also over 300 like-minded guys. So check that out, and I will see you inside. Take care.